Hey guys, it's Josh. Do you know why I always do this with my mouth? Because I'm sucking on nicotine pills. Because it really gets me going. Which is better than smoking, but I don't know how much yet. So I wanted to say, Instagram. What Instagram has become. And you know what I realized? This is what I realized. Okay, this is what I'll say. People are really simple. Not that they're not smart. Not that they're not passionate about certain things. But they're really simple. And this is why I think that. They love to pigeonhole. You are this. Remember when George Bush said, you're either for us or against us, period. And you go, oh yeah, that's a good choice. Those are good choices because there's that or that. If there's a bunch of choices, like multiple choice, you get all fucked up. Have you ever heard people say, I hated multiple choice when I was a kid? I either wanted to be one thing or the other. Do I know the answer or not? If I don't, I can move on. If there's multiple choices, it just makes me feel stupid because there's all these choices. There's all these things that I should have been tapped into, but I'm not. Or I neglected so much more than I thought I did. So if you mention something about the police, an incident, then you're not for the police. If you mention Indian motorcycles, that means you're anti-Harley Davidson. If you mention bullying, you're a victim. If you victimize yourself, then you're subject to bullies. Then you leave an opening, a sudden opening for yourself. If you wear red, then you've neglected blue, green, and yellow and other primary colors. What about those fucking colors? And you will have people on Instagram that will literally tell you, why are you wearing red when you could have worn blue or green or yellow or pink or purple? And I've realized that through my pretend business, the business that's perceived as the pedophilia business, that the perception is that we're all in it together and we're all hiding something massive about our roommate, and that we're too scared to talk about it. If I knew somebody that was involved in pedophilia at all, or some kind of child trafficking, I would fucking say it. You know why? Because I love children, and I love especially my own children. And the thought of a child being in pain or hurting or being neglected or being abused, to me is the worst evil of all. So you point out evils, and if you point out evils, which I've done, people are like, you've pointed out the evil because you're part of the problem. You see? So you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. If you care about that, if you actually care about it, which I have to say in moments I have, it's revealed because we're human, that we do care about that. And we go, oh man, you know, I thought I was fighting for something that I cared about, that would create a small movement of sorts in my small community. And no. What it does is just create an opportunity for more people to say, fuck you, you're an asshole. Because that's what people love to do, because it's black and white. You're either for me or you're against me. I like you or I don't like you. You represent this to me or you don't. You live in a glass house, therefore you don't know shit about real people. Yet we follow a president who knows nothing about real people. Nothing. But he's very positive about lifting you up. And that's a very good feeling. To have a voice, especially through a president, which I totally understand. We care about you. I care about you. Kind of thing. But we hate celebrities pushing things on us, yet we'll seek out those celebrities. We'll seek out those voices. And then when they speak up, we'll write a bunch of shit to you about how you're a piece of shit. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So, I've surmised that people are simple. People are simple. I don't think they're mean. I don't think they're bad. I think people are looking for something to lean on. We're all looking for something to lean on. A community that we can believe in. A country that we can believe in. And that makes sense to me. And I've been thinking about it. Sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night thinking about it, and I understand. A Harley-Davidson community is a community. Hell's Angels is a community. Black Lives Matter is a community. There's a great movie called Wilmington on Fire. It talked about when everybody actually got along. There was from the Civil War to 1898, and there was a moment where everybody just kind of worked well together until somebody said, I don't like this. And they created a movement. And those people got on them, and they demonized through illustrations for the people that couldn't read. And habituation, you just say the same thing over and over and over unwaveringly, and you will eventually have an impact. You will eventually create the propaganda and the belief system that you want, because people are innately simple and they want something to hold on to. And I get it. Not that the rest of us aren't. I think we're all simple. So when you have a system that's fucked up and broken and self-absorbed, then that's what you get. A bunch of people who are fucked up and self-absorbed and angry and hateful and not communal, divisive. I would love to see a future where that's not the case. Because if that's the case in my lifetime, fine. But my children, when you think about your children, you think, what can they lean on? Where can they be safe? And what is it that I'm afraid of? And what has somebody else told me I should be afraid of? And what's really has a basis in being afraid of? And what should I protect myself against? Is it foreigners? Is it people in our own country? People in our own country seem to have the most violent nature. We seem to suffer from our own more than anybody else. But then who of our own? What type of people are creating violence toward us? You know what I'm saying? So those are the thoughts, man. Those are the thoughts. There's facts. Not just propaganda that's being fed to you over and over and over and over until you believe it. There are people in the Democratic Party who are fucked. There are people in the Republican Party who are fucked. And just because somebody's telling you that you have a great country that you should believe in, and those people are the reason why you're not believing it, it's stupid. Because you know, you're smarter than that. Simple, but smart. And there's no reason for this video. None, other than just to fucking do it. Like me or don't like me. I realized last night it doesn't matter. What matters is that I create as good of an ambiance in my household as I can and in my community. And that's the best I can do. So if you choose to listen to me, that's on you. If you choose to unfollow me, that's on you. If you choose to follow me, that's on you. It's your choice. And either way, you can either have fun with what I put out there, you can hate it, you can whatever, or you can just deny it. Just look elsewhere, what makes you happy. And I'm good with that. I prefer that. I hope you're all well today. This is a long missive, and I hope you're all good. I really do. from my heart. And have a wonderful last Labor Day.